connect our community to hope, one block at a time. We are Toledo LISC. Part funder, part broker, part advocate, and part technical assistance provider, LISC assists communities with every aspect of community development. Since 1990, Toledo LISC has directly funded over $90 million for community development projects, comprehensive community planning, and capacity building for community nonprofits. LISC funds have leveraged over $162 million in community development investment. LISC is the nation's leading community development support organization and strongly backs quality of life planning, which builds sustainable communities of choice.
The word sustainability is meant to convey more than simply environmental sustainability. It means, what is it about the marketability of that community? What is it about its appeal that means that change there can be sustained? Community of choice clearly is a place that people desire to be. All too often in discussions of community development, there's been an underlying, if not spoken, assumption that community development is for places where people are so poor they really don't have an option to leave. Actually, that's not fair nor true. We need to create in those communities settings which are so desirable that anyone would want to live there. They're not forced to live there, they choose to live there.
In the past several years, LISC has supported startup comprehensive community planning efforts along Dorr Street, South Broadway, Cherry Street, and in East Toledo. In 2009, quality of life planning came to fruition in North Toledo with the North Toledo Quality of Life Plan.
Quality of life planning is a way in which people in the community can organize themselves in a disciplined fashion, help set priorities for that community, recognize the assets that the community has, identify particular needs or gaps that it needs to address, and in particular define ways in which those who are involved in that community can collaborate. And if they do that well, they have an absolute guarantee that they'll be able to send a stronger, clearer message to the outside world.
The North Toledo Quality of Life Plan is an ongoing, collaborative, community-based reorganization and action plan. Over 400 neighborhood stakeholders participated in early visioning sessions. They wrote a comprehensive roadmap to completely reshape, rehabilitate, and rebrand all of North Toledo as United North.
Well, we thought that the process was so unique in that it was a grassroots process. In other words, a lot of plans come from the top down. This plan was developed from the neighborhood on up.
We can no longer have great outcomes in almost anything that we do if we operate out of silos in which there's no communication between sort of vertical functions. Communities that fail to understand the importance of this sort of organic, collaborative planning miss the point. The truth is, in areas where disinvestment has occurred a lot, the failure to do that in a collaborative way, to work hard at that, the failure to embrace the idea of the organic nature of planning, will almost certainly doom that community to never quite getting where it could be or even failing.